Starting off the second day, Rachel awakes and addresses the audience. She says that she has issues with Ellie and will ruin her life if the audience wants her to.
I can pretend to be the big, fat, fluffy animal that like everybody loves, and then like attack when no one's expecting it. Over and out.
Already awake, the rest of the fish make breakfast and chat. Rachel tells Arye that she used to work for an AI company doing sales development, but was fired by an Indian guy. Arye says he researched anti-Semitic memes in order to get a job with the ADL. As Rachel's talking to the other female fish, she mentions to Ellie that she got a TTS about her last night. Ellie responds saying that she got a TTS, saying Rachel called her a bitch, which Rachel denies.
What are you up to? I got a TTS last night about you. But you're up to something.
I got a TTS that said that you called me a...
After this, TTS turns on for the day. TTS says that they see an alliance between Daniel and Arye, to which Daniel agrees. Rachel writes something down and shows only Freddie, although Arye's grooves are in the way, so we can't get a look at what she said. She whispers and continues talking to Freddie before destroying the notes.
Almost like centuries and centuries and centuries past. Yeah.
Freddie receives a bunch of Freddie gay TTSs.
Playing the movies. He should be played by someone who is very warm and sweet.
Because I am a gay fish.
I love fish. I love fish bucks. Like a gay fish.
It did seem like conflicted in the comics to me.
Rachel reveals that her billboards go up today all over the US, advertising her appearance on the show, to which Arye responds that that sounds like a colossal waste of money. She then sings some Lil Wayne and drops the first N-bomb.
Look into the camera and
Man, f*** this Jess. How y'all doing? I blow Tucci. I'm a nuisance. I go stupid. I go dumb like the Three Stooges. Don't eat sushi. I'm the oppositional substitute.
Arye, constantly inspecting the StoX ticker, says that he thinks it's secretly backwards, as Rachel, despite receiving many TTSs, is last on the StoX ticker. Angelina then heads back up to bed, where Freddie awkwardly tucks her in.
don't forget.
Get to bed.
All right.
In bed you go.
Thanks, Uncle Freddie. I can't tuck myself in.
Good night. Good night.
Get it good.
Mwah. Good night. All right.
Yeah, shut the door. Shut the door.
Okay.
While laying in bed, Angelina asks the TTS if she should do something mischievous. She thinks it's a bit too early to do anything, but eventually changes her mind and decides to get up to some mischief before Jin interrupts her.
I couldn't sleep.
Like, who's that Annie?
Huh? I've been sleeping.
You're full of shit. What the f?
What? I've been sleeping. They said there's no light bulb.
Was it you or Bunny who did this?
Bunny is Angelina's alter persona, and she decides to turn into it and continue breaking things.
Should I destroy the lamp and upset Daniel? Or should I clean the room and surprise the whole tank?
She ultimately cleans up the mess until Ben and Jet come in.
Me and Jet were watching. I saw you like throwing the hangers into the drawer. Season 2, when Jimmy built the wood shelf, and I was like, what is this? And I smashed it. And I just kicked it. Yeah. And you were like, ah, you're throwing it. It was cool.
Can we retake that? Can we do the shot again? We just want to get it on
You just want
camera.
it to, you got
When
it.
you're doing it, say mog the tank, mog the tank.
Mog the tank! 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 Mog the tank!
Eventually, Arye comes in to investigate, and Angelina tells him to smash it.
Hurry, they're coming! Smash it! Harder!
Destroy it.
Harder! Don't be scared! Don't be scared!
Hey!
Smash it!
Are you gonna be cringe the whole show, or are you gonna like let Rachel's talk with you sink in and stop being a cringe? Please.
Oh.
Can you do that now?
They want to smash it.
Oh yeah, okay, smash it and listen to them. Yeah.
Smash.
Stop being a and it's annoying, please.
She's just having fun.
Oh no, it's not funny. It's not cool. It's annoying. It's gay. Knock it off. Thank you. Bye.
Arye says that he thinks that what Ben did wasn't cool and wonders if he's allowed to talk back to producers. He said he doesn't understand why Ben was upset at that kind of humor, as that seems to be the whole point of the show. Jet comes downstairs and Arye questions him before Jet introduces the next challenge.
Smelly
and
Ellie.
Angelina was
Smelly
was
Ellie.
doing
Smelly Ellie.
she was throwing
Smelly Ellie.
clothes hangers at a mirror.
Smelly Ellie.
And
Smelly
Ben came in
Ellie.
to tell her to stop, not
Smell
because
Smelly
it was
Ellie.
dangerous to break glass. To me, that goes against the
Pretty gay, 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 pretty gay.
She's not harming anyone, she's just having fun, so that bothered me.
Jet explains that what she was doing just wasn't day 2 activities, but what is day 2 activities is this next challenge. The next challenge is the Dress to Impress challenge. The fish split into 2 teams based on who their roommate is and pick 3 items of clothing each to give to Jet. Jet takes the clothing downstairs, and then the fish all have to guess whose item of clothing belongs to who. The teams are Jin and Arye, Ellie and D-Wrench, Angelina and Daniel, and Freddie and Rachel. Ellie and D-Wrench choose a more tactical route and decide to have Ellie pick more feminine clothing and D-Wrench pick more masculine clothing.
I just chose my most feminine things to hopefully throw them off and take it to Angelina.
You guys got a strategy.
Jet returns to collect the clothing, and while the fish wait for him to set it up, Daniel begins arguing with Angelina over her trying to be like Josie.
Angelina, you are cancer to this tank. Your demise is coming.
Daniel, please! I spent a fucking token on this! You need to smash the fucking toy! Smash it, smash it, smash it, smash!
I don't want you to smash it.
You keep thinking you're Josie
I've
with that.
never said I was.
But you keep playing it over and over like you're Josie, but you're not.
BTS continues to tell Daniel that he needs to smash the duck toy. Angelina says if he does, she won't let him sleep for the rest of the show. She also says that she wants to smash the mirror, but is scared that production will hit her as they're all quote-unquote big, scary men. She also says that her fidget toy is very important to her, and she'd rather Daniel smash the duck toy if he had to do either. She asks Daniel if he wants to try it, and Daniel takes it, saying he's not giving it back. And Angelina says he's trying to be like Jimmy.
Oh. No!
Get it up from here. Yes, you can.
Daniel, we love you, as evident by your stocks.
You got it. Come on. For now.
Jet then sets up the clothes in the living room and calls Arye and Jin to come down and pick 10 items and guess whose they are. While they do that, in B2, D-Wrench tells Ellie that she thinks that Angelina has an edge over her so far, because she's willing to shave her head, and D-Wrench says that she cannot shave her head as she would lose her job. Ellie says she thinks Angie really wants this, and it would be cool if she won. D-Wrench talks about how she thinks that Rachel winning the rice contest was rigged, because she counted 700 rice grains by hand, and yet Rachel won with a lower number. The conversation is cut short when Jin goes to get them to take their turn in the Dress to Impress challenge. After their turn, Rachel and Freddie head down. Jet suggests that they work together to make their choices. However, Rachel insists that they should each pick 5 separately to guess. Rachel reveals that she knows some of these are Angelina's because she went through her stuff yesterday as she thought she was up to something. And Rachel refers to Jin as the quote-unquote penis guy and ends off their turn by saying even if they lose the challenge, her and Freddie are still a team.
Whose stuff did you go through? Angelina?
Yes.
Did you find the radio we gave her? There's a small radio device we crammed into her head.
Yeah, okay.
Finally, Daniel and Angelina take their turn, and while they're doing so, the penis guy and Arye are having a conversation about girls.
I'm not bouncing around the room, bouncing around on my sweater.
Jin is referring to Angelina in that sentence. Arye responds saying his dream girl would be Josie, but in Binks' body, to which Jin says,
She's old, dude. She's a hag.
Old girls can be pretty.
She's like 30-something, man.
I mean, that's not that old.
That's old. I'm gonna stop being pretty when they hit 16.
Oh, you're fucking with me.
I don't know what it is about the age 18 for the for Mexican ladies, but they fucking like the instant they're legal, they become like super ugly.
The two continue talking. Arye reveals that he's a virgin. Jin says that he would want to hook up with Trish and Summer from season 2. Jet and Ben then come back up to give the results of the challenge.
As far as trying to not get guessed was you two, okay? D-Wrench, Ellie had a good strategy. Very few people guessed their items.
D-Wrench and Ellie win, and then Jet instructs Rachel to take the clothing that they've laid out and style everybody using it.
Because we don't know if we love them or if we hate them. The jacket, very Kanye 2015, 2016. I love that collection. Cut this way, you definitely would be on cover.
But she was wearing.
You got a picture of Rachel on here?
I tie-dyed this myself. I don't know, it has nothing to do with that.
I don't think I've ever worn a bra before.
Okay, because none of you other foxes that wear it, none of you other foxes are going to put that shit on, so that's why I picked it for them.
These are literally just my own clothes. You just gave me my own clothes.
Yes, because I we don't.
I'm good. I'm jacking off the animals.
Love it.
Let's go.
Love it. The most hated, but now maybe perhaps the most loved. I went ahead and had her do the effortless talk.
During this, a TTS comes in for Ellie, starting with the code, "I am a Honduran painter." Apparently this is a code from home, so definitely don't overuse it in your TTSs. Ben then has the men choose which 3 of them will go into the garage to build a weight bench. Arya stays behind as he is the least crafty. As they do this, TTS instructs Angelina to protect her duck. She places it in the closet of B4 underneath the lampshade. Ben then brings up Daniel and Ellie to shoot a scene called Common Ground, where Daniel is tasked with getting Ellie to open up more, as she's been very reserved thus far. Daniel asks her about movies and showering, to which Ellie says she's trying to emulate Asmongold by not showering.
But you know Asmongold.
Yeah, I do. I see a lot of posts about him being a pretty, decrepit person.
The two are interrupted by Arya, who was instructed by Jet to come in and derail the conversation and talk about his skin condition that gives him the grooves on his head.
Hi.
Hi.
So, you ever wonder why I have these ridges? I'm not sure how to pronounce it. It's Cutis vertiges gyrata, I think it is. So, the ridges were present very lightly from a young age, but they got more and more pronounced as I grew up.
Arya talks about the ridges for an excruciatingly long amount of time and is told to do multiple retakes about the ridges. Ben then instructs Ellie to end off the convo by confessing something about herself, and she says that she is deaf in her right ear. Angie then returns to the bedroom to check on Daniel. It's not clear whether they are still allies after earlier today, but Daniel affirms that it is still the will of D that they are. Angelina says her antics since the start of the show are just part of her short-term game and not indicative of how things will go later on. Daniel tells Angelina that she was all over Jet yesterday and tells the camera that he thinks she's lying.
Doesn't mean that it's real.
Bitch is lying.
Ben interrupts him and instructs him to lead the house in an exercise regimen on the newly constructed gym equipment.
Some sweaty girls in here, huh?
Huh?
There's some sweaty girls in there.
Sweaty girls?
Yeah, imagine the smell. Imagine the smell, Jen.
While they are working out, the first SFX of the season plays.
I don't remember the name.
The fish continue working out while SFX plays until Ben comes to have Daniel wrap it up. Daniel says that Die Wrench took charge and praises her performance, and tells Rachel she needs to, quote, lay off the Butterfingers.
You lose weight. You
Don't look at me.
lose some fucking weight!
The fish return to the living room where they chat about politics. Rachel says that she's a political moderate, and Arya says he's shocked by how many left-wing people are on the show, and says that he's a right-wing moderate, but a chud first and foremost, which Ellie explains the term.
Thanks, nothing ever happens is the main quote. Unless it's fallen, billions must die.
Jet interrupts them to go into the next challenge, the comedy sketch challenge. The fish will split into 2 groups of 4 and perform their sketch for Mr. Goldstriker later on. Each fish will first come up with their own individual sketch idea, and then production will choose the 2 best ideas, and the 2 fishes whose sketch concept got picked get to be the director for their sketch and the captain for their team. Before they start, Jet warns the fish to save their appetite for another challenge tonight. With that, the fish begin drafting their sketch ideas. Arya pitches a pro-gay sketch idea and immediately realized he annoyed the audience. Jet soon comes back to collect the ideas, and Rachel gets the first rose of the season from Mintz, a moderator on the website.
Aww, really? Yep. Thank you so much. Is it from Vince? Thank you so much for the rose, Vince. I really, really appreciate it. You're freaking amazing and awesome, and I'm so glad to have met you, and I really, really appreciate this. So I'm going to hold it near and dear to my heart.
After that, Ellie receives the first plushie. Daniel returns to his room in private and says he still wants to get back at Angelina and says her collaboration with him is solely out of her pity for him. TTS suggests that Angelina is like Big Mom, a One Piece villain, and that she has trapped pieces of her soul in her luggage. He laughs and says he doesn't want to destroy anything of hers until he can get paid to do it. TTS also refers to Freddy as Jinbei, a protagonist from One Piece, and tells Daniel to free him from Angelina, like the Straw Hats saved Jinbei from Big Mom. Later on in the day, the audience will turn to calling Rachel Big Mom, but in this instance, they're referring to Angelina. He receives many roses from the audience in return for his scheming. TTS continues to encourage Daniel to smash the duck toy. He refuses, saying he's close and just one bad day away from going in on her. He says when things start to escalate in the coming weeks, he'll go after more of her stuff. Arye goes in to head into confessional, where he says he likes to play things from all sides and enjoys being a devil's advocate. Daniel interrupts his confessional and reaffirms their alliance.
Latta.
Oh, yeah. Artists together strong. Remember that.
Yes.
Once Arye leaves, Daniel goes through Angelina's photos of her and her ex, showing each to the camera. TTS tells him to rip them and blame Freddy, but Daniel says he wouldn't mess over Freddy like that, and Freddy's been a good man to him. He returns to the group upon hearing Ben's announcement of a plushie for Angelina.
Okay, I'm not gonna fuck over Freddy. No. He's been a good man to me. I'm not doing that. I am not gonna do that.
After this, he returns to bedroom 4 and calls her simps disgusting humans. TTS continues telling him to embrace the darkness and destroy the toy, but Daniel insists that it isn't quite time yet and he needs justification. However, what he does decide to do is stash the photos of Angelina and her ex in Rachel's room near the CPAP machine. TTS warns Angelina that Daniel is ripping up her photos and she rushes up to confront him.
Daniel!
Yeah, what's up?
Chat is saying you're gonna rip up my pictures.
What the fuck are you talking about?
And that you're gonna break my stuff.
Okay,
Do you
we talked about the toy thing, but we didn't talk about the phone.
Do you promise? They came and told me. They told on you.
He promises not to rip them up and denies doing anything. Daniel does eventually tell Angelina that TTS was telling him to break the duck toy, to which she takes the duck toy out of its hiding spot and tells Daniel not to break it, as it's a part of Fishtank history. She then realizes her photos are missing. Daniel says he doesn't know where they are, and Angelina begins looking for them. Angelina spends some time looking for the photos, and when she can't find them, she begins to cry.
So you don't know where my pictures are because they're actually gone?
Yeah, but God, I don't know. I only picked them up once because chat wanted to see.
Okay, I give up. They're gone. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, guys. I fucking lost it. I'm sorry, friends.
Daniel is the greatest, somehow less retarded than his roommate. Clean your mess up, you silly bitch. Time for rabbit stew.
Richie, get in her face and actually get a facial shot of your
No, please.
Cry more.
I'm not gonna cry anymore. I was just a little bit freaked out, guys.
Angelina eventually gets a TTS that tells her to check room 3, and she ultimately finds the photos on top of Rachel's things.
What?
Rachel has it. That's mean.
Shut the fuck up.
That's so mean.
That's fucked up.
She tells Wrench that she doesn't think Rachel did it and that someone must have put it there because Rachel would have hid them better if she was the one who took them. She goes downstairs to tell Rachel that she found them in her room but doesn't accuse her of taking them. Rachel, however, takes offense that Angelina even looked through her room and touched her things, despite earlier admitting that she went through Angelina's stuff yesterday.
You went through my fucking stuff? You
It
think
was
that's
right.
okay?
It was right on top of your bag. They said
My
it was in
shit
bedroom
is locked. Did you open
No,
it?
it was by the bed. They said it was under the beds.
Under your
They said it was under the beds. I looked under the beds. It was right there.
I will fuck you the fuck up. I love
That's
you.
fine.
I
I
think
didn't do
you're
it.
great. I think you're a good girl. You're fucking shit.
Okay, what was
And
it?
I don't know.
Fuck your ex,
It was
cool dude.
years
Fuck them
ago.
Polaroid dreams.
Jeez, she wanted to beat you up. Are you in another abusive relationship?
Rachel ultimately apologizes for the outburst, but says that she's very worried about people touching her things. Jet then comes back to reveal who the team captains for the comedy sketch challenge will be. Freddy says he hopes to be picked as director because he has an extremely convoluted idea for a real-life movie about skater aliens getting drunk and forgetting that they are aliens. He calls it Not From Here and says he would love to be a director in real life. Unfortunately for Freddy and his million-dollar idea, he doesn't get to be director in the tank, as Daniel and Ellie's sketch won out, making them captains of opposing teams. The two captains construct their teams. Ellie chooses Wrench, Freddy, and Rachel, and Daniel chooses Jin, Arye, and Angelina, and in the process of choosing, inadvertently reveals that he might have been the one who moved the photos.
I didn't You didn't.
I think this is us. We got. I think that we've got everything it takes to be able to create this. We've got creative. We've got.
Look me in the eye. You're lying.
Creative.
You did do it. Okay, I'm not mad at you.
We've got the
Daniel's sketch concept is himself being convinced by the CIA to become a school shooter. Arye workshops lines with Daniel, convincing him that he won't live to see the consequences of his actions. Over in the other bedroom, Ellie's skit involves two boys who disguise themselves in a trench coat to get into a bar and then hit it off with a bartender. However, before she's done directing, Ben comes in to tell her that she needs to change it. As it turns out, she stole it from a show called Whitest Kids You Know.
Hey!
Alright, nice.
At my shop.
Yeah.
You guys cannot steal Ellie. You can't steal a Whitest Kids You Know sketch.
Fine.
Time to think of a name.
Rachel can be
The Whitest Kids You Know?
Rachel can
Ellie, I think so.
I love the Whitest Kids You Know.
What is the sketch?
I stole the sketch.
She stole it. Think of a new one, Ellie. Everybody just be quiet until Ellie thinks of something original.
Okay.
While Ellie tries to come up with a new sketch, Rachel begins derailing the group, saying that she needs 5 to 15 minutes to organize her stuff, as she's brought $13,000 worth of medical equipment with her, and she's increasingly nervous that Angelina damaged some of her items when she went up looking for her photos. Rachel continues sifting through her things as Ellie comes up with a new skit. The new sketch involves two zoo animals who are the last of their species and a zookeeper who is trying to get them to mate, but the male is gay. They wrap up the rehearsal and Jet intros the next challenge, family dinner. The fish will have to prepare a dinner and they will be joined by a special guest later tonight. The fish go down into the kitchen, all except Rachel, who remains in bedroom 3 sifting through her belongings. She says she is trying not to crash out and meticulously search through her voluminous belongings to confirm nothing was stolen or damaged. The other fish downstairs start working on the challenge. Dirench takes charge of the cooking and goes upstairs to ask Rachel to contribute. As she does so, Ben pulls Arye aside. He instructs Arye to give Rachel a pep talk, as she's not helping anybody and is freaking out. Arye heads in and begins his pep talk. Rachel says she's scared someone damaged her medical supplies, and that she's worried that she could have to go to the hospital if her medical equipment is contaminated, as she needs everything to stay sterile. She says she has stage 3 HS, an illness causing her to have constant open wounds that require her to have sterile bandages. She tells Arye she doesn't need sympathy, but she needs to get energy and sort her things out, and is more concerned with performing well tonight for the special guest rather than helping them cook now. She gets emotional and begins crying, and Arye provides some caring emotional support.
What's wrong? I don't know how to respond when people
it's
cry.
okay. No, it's... They just said something about my mother that, like, really rubbed me the wrong way, too.
She's referring to a TTS that she received earlier that said that the reason that her sick mom is in the hospital is because she sat on her.
I can't even tell you word for word, like, what they said. My mom has been sick my entire life. And she's always in the hospital, but don't talk about my fucking mom! Don't talk about my mom.
And after she says that, the TTS come pouring through, and Arye can't keep it together.
Dying mom, ha ha ha.
My friend is
raising a wildebeest that consumes 14,000 calories per day. Having you as a daughter makes her sick.
Yeah.
You bloated whale carcass. You abandoned her. You're disgusting inside and out. Pathetic.
Okay.
These being funny doesn't make them true.
Rachel, all of this is because you refuse to cut a potato.
I know.
Rachel, it's your mom. They say I won't make it. Now Speedo yapping and was the toilet water off all your bandages.
Fatty, oink, oink. That's why your mama, like Black Cock, shout out Drummond Gang.
I would love to see you get hit by a train and explode into red giblets.
Your mom will die having only known you as a failure.
Wow, you must be a real Fishtank fan. Being a crybaby bitch on day 2 is a winning strategy.
Arye continues talking to her and tells her to stop making empty threats to the TTS as it will only provoke them. She remains in bedroom 3, not returning to help the group, and is berated by TTS.
Imagine saying you're a fan of Fishtank and then bringing 13K of shit to the house and leaving your mom to die. Oink oink. Rachel, if you ate once a day for a month and only drank water, you could lose 40 pounds.
Hey, guess what? I already do that. I guess I'm not active.
This dude has a fucking ball sack on his head and can take more shit than you, Rachel.
Yeah, it's been more than a minute. You can get your lazy ass downstairs and help the others now. Yeah.
Rachel, hang in there. Keep your chins up.
You do realize you are just airsoft nifty, right? The crying to not crying is so dumb. You gotta stop the loop.
Downstairs, the fish continue cooking their meal without her help. Freddy says it's okay that she didn't help because there would have been, quote, too many cooks. As she continues to be berated, Jet comes in to install an emergency eye wash station in her room.
I know that you guys keep sending me messages to come downstairs or whatever. I'm coming. Like,
No, we're not sending messages to the audience.
Mean that I'm over? Am I done? You guys are done with me? You're just gonna throw me out.
What are you talking about?
Like fucking trash because I came up here and I didn't help with dinner. I didn't know I was supposed to. Nobody even told me. And
No one cares about that. But we're gonna bring in some 0.9% saline solution just to keep it sterile.
After that, Sam makes his first appearance of the day and promptly brings Jin up to bedroom 3, along with some safety gear, and instructs Jin to put Rachel in the safety gear.
Can you carry this stuff? Yes. Grab this.
They wouldn't tell me, just let me know.
And you're just a shit talker. You just talk shit and you tell people to kill themselves and you call them fat, you call them ugly, you call them names. And it's okay. Like I said, love and light, but it's really just impolite.
We got to get Rachel suited up with this safety gear.
Okay.
All right. For the next challenge to proceed, we got to make sure that she is protected and safe. All right.
We're putting her
I
in
don't understand what's
security
going
gear.
on. Do you understand what this is?
No one does.
Jin continues setting up the safety gear and putting Rachel in it, and with that, I'll send it over to AB.
Arya steals Angie's plushie while it's unattended.
He said he jizzed on it.
Yeah, camera can confirm. Camera can confirm.
No, you didn't.
Show it. Show the stain.
Oh, well, it's white, so you can't see it.
Is it?
But it'll be wet. Let's see it.
Men
You
and
can
women
share Cracker
are-
Jack. You just be nice about it.
Okay, I won't have sex with him.
Rachel is set up in safety gear because she is unsafe.
We want everybody sitting at the island.
What's going on with Rachel?
She is not safe. She needs to be. She has been marked unsafe.
No, it smells like incense.
I didn't bring any incense. Unless Sam lit his candle.
I think-
Oh! 100 fish bucks.
Negative 300. Negative.
Sam. Oh! 4!
After carefully securing the wide load, the fish park Rachel downstairs to greet their special guest, former cast member of the Nut Shack.
Here's our first guest at the Fishtank house. This is so awesome. It's Daniel.
Oh my god.
Daniel, pleasure to meet you.
In case this is your first season, Damiel was the 4th fish eliminated during season 1 after quitting following a confrontation with Letty. The audience loved to argue about whether he was a plant. He was, but it was a bit of a gray area, as most things in Fishtank are. He was best known for starting fights, outclassing the other fish's cooking, and lying.
Were you on a previous season? Were you on a previous season?
I don't know. He said the chicken's dry.
Who said that?
Who did?
Why'd you cook it then? Are you allergic? Why? What's the
No,
problem?
I'm not allergic to garlic.
So then why do you hate garlic so much?
No, it's just too much.
Too much of it?
Why are you trying to argue with me?
I cooked this for you, and now you want to complain about it?
Pour it on.
You know what?
Hold on, let me try- hold on, let me
Pour
try-
the drink on
let me
him.
try this.
Pour the drink on
I
him.
missed it.
Bring the plate.
Pour the drink on him.
Bring the plate.
I love it here.
I love you.
You don't even know my fucking name. I don't want to lick it. I was asking you to lick it, please. Fucking see, you're looking motherfucker.
Production installs a bar for their next guest, the incomparable Chris Lynch, here to serve drinks. Ellie, who is underage, is stored in the confessional while everyone drinks, and is advised to use this to her advantage, as she will have a camera to herself. The content is riveting.
What's it like to talk to 36-year-old Jewish Harian addicts on Omegle about the 13%?
I forgot I did that. Yeah, I think I might be the first out, but it's okay. It's okay.
Arye claims Angel's bear for good.
Stop!
Why? Why?
No! That's so weird, dude. Stop!
He's mine now. I won the bear.
The fish get lots of fish toys and get loose.
What are you doing, you fucking freak?
Listen to that.
Why? You fucking degenerate.
What?
Why are you listening into that?
Acting like you wouldn't give a...
I wouldn't!
3 white boys hanging out. You're fucking Japanese.
I'm happy.
I got something for you.
What is it, a snap?
Yeah.
No.
What?
No.
Why? You don't want
What
this.
happened between your butt cheeks?
It was in my back pocket.
Dude, are you gay?
No, I'm not gay. Why does everybody fucking say that?
What do you specialize in? What kind of content do you make? Or how did you start?
I just do me. I just do me. That's
That's
how
like the most retarded answer I've ever heard.
Daniel tells Jin off for using slurs, and Jin admits he has been doing a character for the last 2 days.
Swallowing loads and shit.
Yeah, ropes.
Gay ass.
Stop, dude. Holy
What?
shit, dude.
I mean, I'm trying to like at least have a 10% chance of getting it clear, so I'm not saying I should.
I'm not planning to do anything after this.
You should.
It's TV, man. We're all playing it up. You think I act like this normally? You think I go around sniffing girls' asses in the middle of the house? You think I go around doing that in public?
Fred invents a poke wrestling game called Swords, and it's actually kind of cool.
3, 2, 1, poke! Okay, we got Jin pushing. Okay, Freddy.
shit.
Turn him around, Come on. Poke it!
Very good difference.
Poke it!
Very good.
Awesome.
Shit. Oh. What the fuck? No.
Oh no! Daniel won as always.
The party is brought to a disciplined end, as the fish must return to sketch practice. Gold Striker checks in on Rachel on his way out.
I think you guys should fuck.
Yo. You're a retard.
Why am I a retard?
Stop.
If you make this next one pop, I'll clear your debt. 3, 2, 1, go. Mr. Fuck, man, you're in debt, babe.
Sam, no, I'm not in debt.
Everyone stop. Stop. Raise your hands up. If we're a racist piece of shit.
Funny,
I'm
so
gonna
why would you
draw a picture
Well,
of
you
the
know I'm being
words
funny.
many months later.
Well, then you.
You have a nasty fucking
Okay?
accent.
And
You got a nasty fucking face.
you'll give birth to
Hold
that
on.
chrysanthemum
Wait,
baby
Okay,
doll.
sorry, that's actually quite
No,
mean. Sorry.
I don't take
I feel bad,
no offense. Now you feel bad.
I feel bad, yeah.
Okay, whatever. You've been talking
I
shit all
know.
You've been talking shit
I
all
feel it too much
fucking
inside.
night, bro. I hate it.
Daniel threatens to smash the duck toy again, and Angie tells Daniel that although she started their rivalry by stealing his fish buck, and he followed it by stealing her photos today, they badly need to make peace.
Like, my feelings will be hurt if you do it again. Real talk.
Okay,
My feelings will be hurt if you do it again.
Not much practicing gets done, as the fish really can't focus due to being drunk and getting interrupted with fish toys.
Willow T! I summoned the Willow T! What are we doing? Rachel was a pain in the ass.
Well, she is a pain in the ass.
Yeah,
Rachel. But I love Rachel. No, I will never talk. No, she has come to me multiple times and like given
She
me
wants to beat the
motivation.
shit out of you. It's like the problem is you're
No,
so
she
used.
doesn't. No, she doesn't.
She literally said that, and you're so used to that punch and oh, I'm sorry. I didn't
Can we
mean
film a
that.
sketch?
Okay.
I swear to God, if we're not sleeping together tonight, I'm off into myself. I'm just kidding.
Daniel rips Angel's diary. I'm not sure whether it's the real or the fake one, and she declares that their partnership is truly done.
Yeah, this is all bean
This is bean juice.
Bean juice. Oh, he on your shit, man. He on your shit. He laying his ass on there.
Come on.
No. No, don't look.
Whip it, bro.
There's nothing in it.
If there's nothing in it, then why don't you give it to him? Take it, bro. Take it. Rip it off. Rip it. Now.
Damiel eggs him on, and they team up against her.
What the fuck is wrong with
That's what I've been thinking, but I don't know.
you? You too scared to say it? You better tell her ass.
She's a pick-me, but I have a soft side. I don't know.
Don't have a soft side for nobody, man.
No, I'm
Nobody
not.
owes you nothing.
I'm not. You
Yes, you
know.
are.
You a whining Jet's dick. Calm, don't say that.
Yeah.
You are.
Let it out.
You're
not fucking Josie.
Jets.
I know Josie.
Shit.
You're acting like it. You're acting like
I'm
you're
sorry.
not fucking hot back.
Well, that's
Yesterday, this is your
Okay, I didn't do that.
What? Come on. That's so fake. That's so fake.
Oh, this so crocodile shit. She faking it. She's faking it.
Half fake.
But why would you to do that to Duckland. I loved Duckland.
You said you didn't give a shit about
But
it.
I didn't even get another Cracker Jack.
You're so full of shit.
I'm pissed!
No!
Why would you do that?
Are you rehearsing it all?
Gold Striker assigns Fred to lead his team and produce the alien movie of his dreams because his team is getting nowhere.
Snack. Oh, I ran out of snacks for you, Rachel. I'll be right back.
I don't need any. Keep them, please. Please keep them. Keep. Thank you. Have a nice day. I don't even have snacks in my house. I don't even have groceries. Hold on.
Freddy lies to Gold Striker about whether he's still been drinking after everyone was cut off and eventually ends up drunk on the first floor, lying on the ground.
Freddy, go lead your team. Freddy, get up and go lead your team.
Gold Striker finds him in the living room and asks why he's not leading. He leads Freddy back upstairs.
What the fuck? Like,
What?
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 What is it?
She's the emperor,
The Emperor? Yes, okay.
and she goes. Hold on, Goldslugger is dead. He just shows up.
He's not in the sketch.
Don't touch him!
He just shows up. He shows up like this.
Let's hang for a second and talk about your idea.
Like, I loved you.
Yeah.
I love you so much.
Yeah.
I love you so much. Da-da-da.
Uh-huh.
And what the fuck is that?
Dude.
What?
What is that? What even is that, dude? Bro. Oh, shit. That's bro.
That's death.
What even is that, dude? Yo, it's death. I better not let it touch me. Oh, shit. Yo. Oh, no, not death. Oh, shit.
Oh, no.
Oh, shit. Oh, yo, dude. That's crazy. Oh, shit. Yo, watch out. There's like feet all over the place. There's like mad feet.
This is like fucking. I didn't say it.
He didn't say it. No, I did not say it. I didn't say it.
Fucking bitch. He's such a fucking bitch.
Freddy, you're a stupid nigga.
Freddy's funny. That was super funny. We played Kicky Kickums.
Gold Striker should kick the shit out of more contestants' clippable moments.
Are you mad? Are you upset, Freddy?
He's just really drunk.
What's wrong? Don't be mad, buddy, okay? It's all good, right?
I'm not mad. I'm here.
What's wrong? What's up?
He doesn't know what he's saying.
Penis. I got you.
Fred is surprisingly coherent during the performance of their sketch until he kicks Arye straight in the face.
Rachel, stop.
Daniel's scene goes slightly better.
Don't do that. You should kill other people instead.
While the audience votes are tallied, Daniel and Freddy have a decisive swords duel.
Sword up! Positions ready!
That's the third round.
3, 2, 1, swords!
Whistle.
Yes, stay in the row. Yes.
Stay in the referee lines.
What?
Come on, Taylor. Use those muscles.
Why the fuck is your like that?
I wanna win!
Yeah!
I'm gonna win!
Yeah, cheer on! Cheer on! Come on!
Wait. God gave me
There's a
God, give me
string.
this.
Fucking string.
Oh, I know, it's fine.
The Lord gave me this.
Fred is given the prize money to distribute to his team. Arya tries to ask for more than he deserves, distracting Fred into yet another swords duel. Angel steals Rachel's money, and Daniel demands she return it.
Give that back right now. You don't give that shit back.
That's so fucking jacket.
Are you talking about me?
No, her.
Another drink.
Hey!
They enter confessional together.
Thank you so much for today. Today was great. Today was awesome. I think that me and Daniel are killing it in room 4. We have an army in room.
Daniel says half the fans hate Angel and half love her, and she says that's been her goal. Angel says she would like it if the two of them, Jin and Aria, were the final 4. They agree they both want more. More liquor, more plushies, more TTS.
My roommate, she is a lot. Holy shit. She's such a pick-me. It's so annoying. But then, there's a little soft spot I have for her. And it might bite me in the ass.
Lord Daniel, I must advise you the Gunnar Koi Jin is an enemy, while you are Zoro, he is fat simp Sanji fuck M.
So true.
Smoking?
Not anymore.
Rachel takes Fred into confessional to talk it out. Eventually, Fred admits that he's been in pain because his best friend died.
He was my best friend.
Listen to me.
He was my best friend.
I know.
Right now.
I understand that more than you could ever understand, and I will explain that to you in a second.
He died in sleep.
Goldstriker calls the fish into confessional to announce that the show is teaming up with Asmongold.
My favorite streamer in the whole wide world, out of everybody I could pick, is Asmongold. I call him Azzy. He's such a good friend of mine. We're close personal friends. I'm in his paid Discord group. I can call him Azzy. You can't. You call him Asmongold. Anyway, here's the deal. If Asmongold, I just got the approval from corporate to make this offer. If Asmongold spends an entire day streaming Fishtank, we're gonna pay Bert the rest of the prize money. Oh boy! And we're gonna donate $20,000 to a charity of Azzy's choice. For you non-insiders, that's Asmongold. You can't call him Azzy. Only I can call him that. I'm in his paid Discord.
In Arya's confessional, he says he is still struggling to make the audience understand he likes to hear balanced opinions and thinks they won't like to hear that he likes watching ContraPoints. He hangs with Daniel in his bedroom, and they argue about whether Trump is a populist or whether January 6th was a riot.
Compared to like what other shit that people have done in Washington, they just threw like a little like house party. You have the best woman in your life. Who do you want to cosplay as?
Either Misato or Rei.
Rachel drags Fred into a closet to have a private cry session.
Are you guys naked in there? Are you guys naked?
No, we're just talking. No, don't say that to him.
I thought you guys were naked.
No.
Angelina comes to comfort him, but he grabs her knee and shoulders, so she leaves. Rachel tries to continue the heavy talk, but Fred gets mad, saying she is only bringing up bad memories for both of them.
We'll take the BM.
Stop with the fucking ex-husband, blah, da. Who gives a fuck? Stop with that shit.
I don't.
Stop with that shit. Who gives a fuck?
Jin admits to the other fish that he's been doing a pervert character and that he's been upskirting the girls for content.
I know, but it's the fact that he tried to
Well, it was more like I pretended to. No, I didn't pretend to. I went like that.
What the fuck?
What?
Like, what?
You were ironically looking up the skirt.
Yeah, for the camera.
Angel is mad with him, but he reminds her she's also been acting up for content. Fred rings the bell after TTS convinces him he will receive beer for it.
The bell will initiate a beer chugging contest with a contestant of your choice. I recommend...
Motherfucking faggot poser. Real New Yorkers with
Although his daring is rewarded, he begins to receive TTS from Wild Randy and predictably takes the bait. The party continues until almost 6 a.m. Just some summary from it. Angelina reciprocates with Daniel, saying he's her favorite in the house.
Yeah, I love Daniel.
You're beautiful, man.
I love Daniel so much.
Beautiful.
Well, me and Daniel are the close, me and Daniel are the closest in the house.
She still hasn't given an answer.
To me, I don't really talk to anyone as much as I talk to Daniel.
I told you.
Good.
I've told Daniel my most personal things out of all the other fish.
Good.
Fred and Rachel talk about sex. Fred says women are retarded now because they don't go for kings like him, and that many women he's had sex with had never had orgasms before.
Nice. Well, good night.
Good night. Good night.
Fred admits the ex who left him for being horrible got pregnant by another man while they were dating. Fred says his girlfriend claims he hit her, and Rachel says he probably didn't.
Well, it turns out.
She probably provoked you. People don't just fucking black out and start fucking lashing out for no reason, I'll tell you that right now.
That's what I do.
No, you don't. She probably said something that provoked you.
TTS from Jed asks Daniel if he will attempt to eliminate Freddy.
How are you going to take care of Freddy? He's got to go, man.
I don't think we gotta. Not yet. I don't want him, but nah. He's just a drunk idiot.
Daniel is my fucking homie. I fucking love that motherfucker, and he should win this fucking whole goddamn show. And he is my favorite motherfucker. He's gonna win this show.
How well do you know how to play this game? What are you inferring right now?
What do short messages mean?